Hello everyone, it's Robin here and welcome. I'm so happy to see you all today. And check this out. This is Molly. Hi Molly, here. She wants her toy is what she's doing. We just adopted her. She's crazy. We just adopted her on Saturday. I am so excited. We adopted her May 31st and we've been having a little bit of a time with her. She's been having fun. Her and Josie, our other cat, have been getting used to each other. She's just gonna, she's gonna go play over there. So we will get on to things. And so what we're gonna do today is I have my planner here and I'm going to be writing in my planner this week and I'm gonna bring you along with me and we're gonna find out everything that I'm doing, how I'm planning in my planner, and maybe what's going on with Molly. I'm excited to get this started. So let's flip the camera down and get to planning. So I have my planner here and I created a spread for this week. I don't believe I brought you along, but here it is. I used my new travel collection to build this spread. Here are the extra sheets from it that I used, and I'm really loving this. I did this spread in here because this week, at the end of the week, I am going with Holly and the two boys to Orlando to visit Jacob in Disney World. So we're going to have a great time. So this week is going to be filled with doing all the regular things, but also getting everything ready for me to leave. You also saw that we have a new kitten, and this is going to be fun because we're still getting her and our other cat Josie getting used to each other. So I know it always takes a few days, but we'll get there. We'll get there, and it's been a lot of fun. Okay, so the first thing I usually like to do when I open my planner spread is do a brain dump, and I do that right in my to-do list here. So let me just fold this over and let's just work on a brain dump. I'm going to pull in, this is an Energel. It's a gel pen. It's from Pentel. I like it because it's white. It's kind of pretty. It's pearlized. It's a 0.7 and it's a needle tip. I usually like to use the thinner, but this is a needle tip, so it makes it kind of fun to write. So I'm going to use this, and we're going to do just a little bit of a brain dump before we start filling anything in. Okay, I think I'm going to stop this right here. Because I have other spaces I can use for filling some of these out. But mostly what's coming out is that I want to do some cleaning. I need to clean out the fridge, I need to do laundry, the bedroom. I want to specifically change the bedding, do our cat room, which is, basically where, their boxes are, that type of thing. Do some things about the trip coming up. I could use one of these spaces, I think, for this. I wrote down cats down here. I need to make sure I have food for both of them. We're doing regular cat food, but we also have kitten food and litter so that when I leave, Rod has everything he needs. And I want to make 2 items specifically for dinner later this week. These were suggested by Rod because he would like a lasagna and some of the barbecue chicken. It's a Hawaiian chicken that I make. If I make them later in the week, there'll be enough for leftovers through the weekend for him, which would be perfect. He would love that. And let's see. Whoops, here comes Molly. There she is. So yeah, we've been having fun with little Molly. She's so adorable. She's very soft and she's being very good. She's doing all the right things that you should be doing when you're a kitten. And we're still getting used to hanging out with Josie, who is 2.5 years old. We adopted her from the same place too, but a few years ago. And Josie, who loves all animals, all she does is hiss at this one because, she's new and she lives there and whatnot. So we're just going to let her hang out over here while we finish. Okay. So I think what I want to do is use this space for a packing list. I'm going to pull in, I have this blue pen. I want to write with this. It's just a marker. There's a brush tip on one end, fine tip on the other. It's by Primrosia. I have a bunch of these and I just saw it on my desk and I thought this blue color would work. So I'm just going to write packing because I thought that would look cute. So sometime this week I'll start filling that out and making a packing list. Trip things, I could use one of these And let me go ahead actually and fill out this area. I think I want to do dinners for this. So let's fill this out. Okay, and we did a grocery order yesterday, so I kind of know what we have. Let me go ahead and fill this out, and then I don't have to think about dinners all week long. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so I have my dinners filled out here. We're gonna do chili tonight. We're gonna do a salad and some chicken tomorrow. I have a chicken stir fry to make. And then Thursday and Friday, I'm gonna do the Hawaiian barbecue and the lasagna. So he'll have some leftovers, and Saturday and Sunday is all his choice. Now, he is very self-sufficient. He cooks a lot too, but I think it'd be nice to have some foods here for him. He'll probably eat a lot of fish while I'm gone because I don't really eat fish, so he'll be very happy about that. Okay, so I have those filled out. I do want to fill out what has to happen today. I'm still kind of contemplating this whole situation, but let's work on today, because today I know right off the bat I do have some orders that I want to fill for my Etsy shop, so I need to take care of that. But I think today I want to take care of some cleaning and stuff, and to kind of hang out with the little one here quite a bit. She's still, you know, this is her third day here, so she still needs a little bit of attention. I want to make sure and hone in that she's going to the litter box and all that good stuff. So I think I'm going to hang out with her, but I want to do some cleaning too. So let's do orders. Well, let's take care of the bedding, and let's do that. And let's also do some laundry. I can do a lot of laundry and take care of her. And, you know, when I'm doing this, I can also, you know, do the basic stuff like, you know, sweep and stuff like that, because I'll probably pick things up. But that's what we're going to work on today. And I think I'm going to leave you here today, just like this. And while I am doing all these things, I'm going to contemplate how I want to use these 2 boxes. And I'm going to come back tomorrow and see you. Bye. Happy Tuesday. How is everyone this morning? Okay, so we had a great day yesterday. I have a sleeping kitty on my lap right here. I don't know if you'll end up seeing her, but she is asleep. But I was able to fill some orders, which is awesome. I changed all the bedding and did a whole bunch of laundry and played with the cat. It was a glorious day, having a little kitty sleep on your lap. Love that. And what I wrote in this box was day 3 of Molly and Josie. They spent time with us on the patio together. So we have a screened in patio in our backyard, and we've been doing some work on it. We actually just got some new patio furniture, and Rod picked up an outdoor rug for it. So it has this little tropical vibe, and it's just glorious out there. We rescreened one of the sides. We're going to rescreen the whole thing. Maybe he'll do that while I'm gone. I don't know. He'll have his dad come over and help him. But we brought both cats out to the screen porch, and they hung out in the same space together. So that was cool. And they weren't really like annoyed with each other too much. So we're making progress. We're making progress. So I actually cleaned the fridge, and I did some laundry, and I did the bedding. I did the cat room. I got that fixed up. And we're going to leave all that be. I've decided what I want to do with these 2 areas here. So I'm going to do remember. There's some things I need to remember for Oh Hello Robin. So I'm going to write Oh Hello Robin up here. I spelled my name wrong. I fixed it though. Forgot the I. It's all good. It's all good. And there's a few things I need to remember to do. So I'm going to go ahead and pull in these sticker sheets because I do have some dots left over. I'm going to put in, how many dots do I need? Do I need 3 or 2? Maybe 4. Well, let's do 3. We'll just do 3. We don't need to be crazy. I'm going in a little bit. If I need 4, I can put another one in. It's not a big deal. We'll just kind of go like this. These dots are great because they call your attention to what's going on, but they also look pretty. So for Oh Hello Robin, I'm going to be filming 2 videos this week, I decided. But I need to make sure I film. This one is one of them. This After the Pen, I'm filming this. This will show up. Well, you're seeing this probably Tuesday. And where will I be on Tuesday? I don't know, but we'll figure that out and I'll let you know. But you'll be seeing this probably on Tuesday. So filming. So I'll be filming an After the Pen and my summer reading video, which is my collaboration with Tracy from Midwest Craft Chat. That would have shown up on Thursday. So right now, that's Thursday going this way, but you're seeing it Thursday back this way. So it's very confusing when you do this. It's a whole time travel situation. But I need to make sure I get those filmed. I also need to make sure that I'm going to put this one at the bottom because I'm going to put something else up here. Well, let's do this one first. I want to work on my summer bucket list page sticker sheet this week because I didn't, and I just wrote B list. It's bucket list. Let me put a dot there because that looks like blist. Let me write sheet. Because I didn't get it done with this last set and I want to make sure this is up by the time I get back. This should be on the shop. So I want to finish that. And then I do need to make sure, speaking of which, that I put the Etsy shop in vacation mode. And I want to do that on 6/6. Okay, so I need to make sure those things happen. So I've got that going on there. And then for this top one, I just want to do about our trip. So some trip planning things. And I think I'll go ahead and use some dots too, because there's 3 main things that I want to do with the trip planning. So I'm going to put a dot here and let's kind of go down a little bit here and then just one more. So I have my packing list here, which I was doodling and I kind of used black ink over the blue I did, but it's all good. And let's see, there's 3 big things I want to make sure we work on. And one is the dining. Holly and I are working on some dining plans while we're there and figuring out what we want to do. And we have 3 options. We're looking at going to T-Rex because the boys love dinosaurs, especially the little one, Remy, loves dinosaurs. And then we're looking at going to a character dining, and our choices are, I might have to just move this dot down. They don't need to be even. Let's do that. Give myself some room. I'm going to keep this dot on here for just a moment. So the next one, we're either going to Chef Mickey's, which is a lot of fun. And that you see all the Fab 5 characters. And that one's in the Contemporary Hotel, which is over by Magic Kingdom. Or Tusker House, which is also equally yummy. And that one's in Animal Kingdom. And you have 4 of the characters, you just don't get Daisy. So you get Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and Donald, but they're all in safari outfits. This one's more of a buffet, and it also has some African flair food, which is really good, but they also have kids stuff too. I love Tusker House. It's delicious. Chef Mickey's is, they serve you, I think they serve, or is it a buffet? It might be a buffet too. It is crazy. It is a crazy time, which if you have kids, it's okay. They can do whatever, and it's crazy, and it's fine. So I've been to both. The boys have been to Chef Mickey's before. They have not been to Tusker House. I love Tusker. I don't know. The reason we want to do that, Animal Kingdom, is where Expedition Everest is, and Aiden loves roller coasters, and this would be a great way to get him on one of his favorite roller coasters because he loves Expedition Everest, and so does Jacob. And Rod's going to be envious because Rod loves it too, but Rod is not going this trip because that's not how this one ended up working out. So, but have no fear. In the fall, Rod and I are going on a cruise, and for some reason I decided a couple of days to see Jacob in Walt Disney World. Actually, we're going to do Universal more so. It was cost effective. So he is going to get to go. Okay. The other thing I need to work on is transportation to and from the airport. So we're staying in a Disney Springs hotel. So the Mears Connect actually works, and that's a bus. I'm just gonna write Mears right here. And the pricing is pretty good too. Disney used to, when you booked a trip with them, they used to use Mears as their bus, and it was part of your package. But now you can just go ahead and book Mears yourself. So I'm gonna book that, but we're waiting to find out from Jacob. Look, I spelled airport wrong. What is my deal? There's an R in there. I think this pen is throwing me. Let's blame the pen. So if Jacob's off work, he's trying to figure out his schedule. He can pick us up and take us to the airport or vice versa, but I'm going to go ahead and work on that this week. Okay, it's beside the point. And then one last thing, I need to check in for my flight on 6/6, so I need to make sure I do that. Okay, that's a lot of good stuff. We are getting there. Let me go ahead and write down here our trip. Okay, so I went ahead and wrote our trip here because let's go on an adventure. I just love these. Don't you love those airplane windows there? So Walt Disney World 6/7 through the 11th. Let's go on an adventure with Holly, Aiden, and Remy, and Jacob, of course, because Jacob lives there and he works at Walt Disney World, and it'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, I guess let's move on to see what we're doing today. And today, Tuesday, I need to do some filming. And I think I'm going to film, other than this video that you're seeing, I'm filming my summer reads. So I'm just going to write film. Okay, so I think what's going to happen, I'm going to film my summer reading video today, and I think I might edit it also and get that done. That video will be out on Thursday, but I'm going to take care of all that today. I also want to sweep the floors upstairs, and I think that because I did this day 3 with the box, let's keep a running tab on the Molly Josie situation. So this is day 4, so I will come back to you tomorrow and let you know how all of that worked out. Okay, let me go ahead and put this back in the planner. And yeah, this is going along well. There's a lot to do before you leave on vacation, but I think we got it going on. So I will see you tomorrow. Happy Wednesday. How was everyone this morning? Oh my gosh. So got quite a bit done yesterday. Let's go ahead and mark that off. I filmed my summer reads and I edited it. It took me quite a while because it ended up being an extra a little extra long video, which you would know that by now, right? I also swept the floors. It wasn't extra long. Let me show you. I filmed this. Yes, isn't that cute? My summer vibes reads. Look at all these tropical books. I'm very excited about that. And then I pulled this book aside here since I was going through it, The Unhoneymooners. I think I'm going to take this on my trip and read this because just looks like fun. This one's also on Kindle Unlimited, so I have the option of just bringing my Kindle if I want. So I may do that, but I think that's what I'm going to read next. And you can see all the fun candy up here because in the middle of my unboxing, I also had some Happy Mail from my friend Tracy. And check out these dragons. So she made these stickers, and these are in her sticker shop right now, which I can link down below for you if you want to check it out. So it was all very fun and exciting. I think what I want to do, oh, day 4. Let's go ahead and fill that out. I didn't fill that out. So the cats, Molly and Josie, let's write that down, are getting better. So they played together for a little bit, and there was a lot less hissing from Josie. So that was good. That was good. Molly likes to jump on her tail, and Josie took it. And she kind of hung out in the same room with us. She's not hiding anymore. So that's awesome. Okay, so we're making some headway with the cat situation, which it always will work out. You just have to give it a little bit of time. Okay, let's go ahead, and I want to fill out my packing list today. So I have that ready, and I can start getting the clothes ready. So I have this whole long sticker that I put kind of in the center, and it gave me an extra space to write things in. So let's go ahead and fill this out. So first of all, my trip is for 4 days, which is good to note so that when I'm packing stuff, I know I'm doing it for 4 days. There we go. I'm going to use this Muji fine tip to write this out. So let's figure this out. Okay, here's what I have right now. I mean, it's a basic packing list, right? So it's 4 days. I'm gonna do 4 tops. I'm gonna do some short leggings because it's hot. 4 pairs of socks, 2 sneakers so I could switch them out, 1 swimsuit, 2 hats, toiletry, sunscreen, my book, and a paper with pen, because you need paper and pen, you know, when all the bright ideas hit you. So we're gonna keep it like this for now. I might have to add something to it, but we'll see. We shall see. So let's go ahead and fill out what's going on today. I have quite a few orders to fill this morning, so we are gonna work on orders, and then we're just gonna clean something. What should we clean? Clean something. I don't even know. Is this good planning? I don't know, but at least I'm cleaning something. And I'm gonna write day 5 right here. I'm gonna write it over here, day 5. We'll see what happens with the cats today. Woohoo! Very excited. We are getting there. I'm gonna go ahead and get things done, and I might eat some of this while I'm at it. See you tomorrow. Happy Thursday. How is everyone this morning? We are doing great. Let's go ahead and kind of mark in some things that have happened. I'm gonna first go on Wednesday. So yeah, I filled a bunch of orders. I cleaned something. So we cleaned the kitchen, the living room, and the bathroom. Yay, go me. And, oh, I wrote down here too. So day 5 of the Josie Molly saga. So last night they were eating. Josie was eating from her plate, and Molly walked up and started to eat out of Josie's plate, and there was no hissing. Josie actually backed up and let her do it. So that is definitely some headway. And they were kind of playing a little bit together last night, and then Josie got mad and left. But they ate from the same dish, and there was no hissing. So yay, go us. So filming the After the Pen and the Summer Reads. Yes, the Summer Reads video is up today. So that is great. These 2 things we'll be working on. We're still talking about our dining here for T-Rex. We're definitely going to T-Rex, but we're still going between Chef Mickey or Tusker House. Still on the fence about transportation, but we'll get there. And I have some things over here. So we're going to incorporate some of that into Thursday, which I think what I want to do is add in a couple more dots to Thursday. We have 2 dots left here. So I'm going to sneak one in. I'm going to have a color problem. We're going to sneak one in here. It's all good. And then I'll put this one at the bottom. It's fine. It's all hues of blue, right? So it's just definitely fine. And I want to take care of a few things here today, such as this. Okay, so here's what I've written for today. I have some orders to fill this morning from my Etsy shop. I want to order some groceries because we need to take care of some of this cat, so the food and the litter and all that good stuff. And I want to check our finances. I'm going away again this weekend. I just want to make sure everything's all cool before we go and have everything where it needs to be. And today we're making the barbecue chicken, the Hawaiian barbecue. And I need to remember to start it between 1 and 2 because it's a crock pot recipe. So do you ever write that in your planner when you're doing a crock pot recipe? Nothing I dislike more than to come in at 4 o'clock thinking I'm going to start dinner and realize I was going to do a crock pot recipe. So the Hawaiian chicken takes about 3 to 4 hours on high, and we're going to do that because it worked really well last time. This is so delicious. So you take like 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. The cat is jumping on me. And you put in like a cup of barbecue sauce, a whole 20-ounce can of pineapple chunks with the juice, some garlic, onion, and salt and pepper if you like, and whatever other, if you like to make it spicier, you can add that. And you dump it all in a crock pot, and then in 3 to 4 hours, you have this delicious kind of pulled chicken situation. You can shred it very easily, and it's very, very good. We will probably do this over rice with some veggies. And then Rod will have a bunch left over to make like Hawaiian pork sandwiches or whatever he wants to make. It's not pork, it's chicken. What if you could do it with pork though? I bet, but this is chicken. So that's what we're doing today. I also want to write, since we're doing this day situation, let's do day 6 and see what happens today. So I have little Molly on my lap right now. She just climbed in my lap, but we'll do day 6 right there. And we'll see what happens today. And I think that's all we have. I'm going to go ahead and start filling some orders and taking care of some business. I may work on my summer bucket list today too, so that should be fun. Okay, I will see you all tomorrow. Happy Friday. Good morning, everyone. How are you? How are you? Okay, so here we are on Friday. And what I want to do first is just go check through some things because we've done some damage. So I did my summer bucket list here. I'll share that with you in just a moment. And my shop is now on vacation mode. We are full on vacation mode right now. I made the barbecue chicken. Today we're going to do lasagna. Let's go to Thursday. I filled some orders. Yes. I did not order groceries, which was for over here mostly. We're going to do that today. We're actually going out shopping. Did the finances and I made the barbecue Hawaiian chicken. Rod loved it. Oh, the cats. The cats. Day 6 of the cats. So here's what happened. Last night, they hung out together. It was maybe this long, but they still did. They hung out together in the living room. We are making some headway for sure. Okay, so I have all of this done. Let's go ahead and fill out what's happening today because today I have some things that have to happen. I need to check in for my flight. So I'm going to write that in this box because we're making headway, but today's going to be the last day we do this because I need to leave. So we're going to write in some other things and we'll take care of the cats later. Let me go ahead and take this page out for just a moment. I'm going to leave this here though because I may need to look at it. So we need to do this. Okay, so I need to check in my flight this afternoon. Awesome, awesome. And that leaves my to-do list for today, which is basically this. Okay, so my list today is to pack all the things. So I'm gathering all the things from a suitcase. So if I need to do more laundry, then you need to do it. I'm making my lasagna, which I had over here, so that Rod will have some lasagna leftovers, and he loves lasagna, so we're going to do that today. And then we're going to go out shopping to gather some last minute things and all the cat things, so I'll take care of that too. Rod wants to go tonight when he comes home from work, so that sounds like a good idea because as I'm packing all the things, things come up, so we may need to go do the shopping. So that's what we're going to do. Very easy day, although I say easy, but it also, packing is a lot. Packing's stressful for me. I don't know, is it stressful for you? I've traveled quite a bit in my life, but it's still very stressful. So what I want to do is, since we're going to end this video today because I'm going to be, running off, I'm going to go ahead and fill these 2 parts out so that you can see some of these things that I'm going to do. So let's just go ahead and work on this. Okay, so here we have it. Let's go ahead and put this back in here so we can look at it very carefully. Okay, so we have today happening. Tomorrow we are off to Orlando. Yes, Holly and Aiden and Remy and I will be jetting off, and then we'll be meeting up with Jacob, who is now going to pick us up, so I don't need to make transportation for that. And the next day, Sunday, we will be there. And we're going to go to T-Rex Cafe in Disney Springs for lunch. And then we're going to go over to Magic Kingdom, which is very nice. What is very helpful for this trip is our son Jacob works at Walt Disney World, and he has family passes for us to go in. So, you know, I'm so grateful for that, because sometimes this kind of thing is so expensive, and that's allowing us to go do that. So that is helping out for this quick little trip, so to speak. Monday and Tuesday we'll still be in Disney. We'll be in Hollywood Studios on Monday. Tuesday is still up in the air. We're either going to go to Animal Kingdom or we'll be back at Magic Kingdom. We don't know. Whichever we end up doing, that's going to decide if we have our character meal at Chef Mickey's or Tusker House, which either is fine, and I'm sure you'll hear about it when I get back. Oh, wait, before I forget, I was going to share this with you. I created the summer bucket list for my Etsy shop. I'm really excited about this. It has a lot of little suns going on and a lot of fun things like do some stargazing, take a road trip, ride a roller coaster, which I will be doing next week. So you can find this on my Etsy shop when it reopens on Thursday, the 12th of June. At some point that day, this will show up. So yeah, I'm excited about that. That's all the bucket lists now for an entire year. So that's a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, this was a lot of fun too, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below, how is your week going? I would love to hear from you. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Time to pack.